Slotkin.
Thank you. Thanks for being here. Congratulations. I remember coming in front of this panel under Chairman Levin to do a panel confirmation hearing, and I remember being the target of that, and everyone else just sat there very quietly and got no questions. And so for those of you having different experiences today, congratulations.
I think you were in junior high.
I was not in junior high, but I will say I got the full McCain treatment and remember it to this day. So you should be proud and happy that none of you, I think, have received the McCain treatment. A couple of questions for Dr. Mank. In Michigan, we have Selfridge Air Force Base, the only Air National Guard controlled base in the country. And we've discussed this, and any good Michigander will constantly bring up our interest in a replacement fighter mission for our A-10s, which are phasing out in FY27. I know that in order to have a better shot of having a fighter mission, we need more airframes. And I just want you to know that there's lots of us on this committee for various reasons who want the Air Force to have more airplanes. But will you please commit to working with us on a replacement mission, a fighter mission, not a refueler, we've got those in coming, but a fighter mission for Selfridge Air Force Base?
Senator, I commit to work with the committee both on making sure we have the right number of platforms and where those platforms are bedded down. Happy.
But the right number is more, right?
Right number.
I mean, no matter what it is, it's more.
Senator,
okay, good.
Yes.
Good. All right. Well, looking forward to working with you and love to invite you to Selfridge and have you come formally and check out what we have going on. It's an amazing base. So
happy to do so, Senator.
Great, great. Switching gears, Mr. Duffy, I know you've been sitting in the Secretary of Defense's front office and I believe acting as his Deputy Chief of Staff, so really at his right hand. And you're about to become the head of acquisition for the entire Department of Defense. That's a huge job, hugely sensitive job. We don't want other countries knowing what we're acquiring, and so they can defeat it. The leadership of this committee has sent a very standard letter to the Department of Defense Acting Inspector General asking for an investigation of what has happened with potentially classified information being on the Signal chat. What do you think of this investigation? Will you commit to participating since you were right there in the right hand of Secretary Hegseth during this moment?
Senator, I was not a part of the chat. That's
Sure.
in question. I defer to others on the investigation, and I will continue as I have in the past, always to communicate through approved channels with sensitive information.
But if the acting inspector general came to you as someone who's been so closely working in the front office of the secretary, you would participate in such an investigation?
I would participate. I would follow department procedure if that included the.
Okay. And are you aware of any other signal communications that has gone on from the front office of the Secretary of Defense, either him or his senior staff, that have involved operationally sensitive information, information about specific weapons platforms, the timing of operations, or anything having to do with senior leader decision-making? Are you aware of any other signal chains that you, your staff, or your boss have been on in the past 90 days?
I'm not aware of signal chats that contain sensitive information, no.
Okay. So you can confirm with a clear yes or no, you have not been on any signal chains that provide operationally sensitive or classified information?
No, I have not.
Okay, great. That makes me feel good. We all know that our main competitor in the acquisition space is China, that they have invested in technology that is purposely meant to undercut our advantages in a fight. So if you can sum up in a bumper sticker what you're going to focus on in the acquisition world in order to shred that gap that we have with them, what is that bumper sticker?
Well, thank you for the question, Senator. I think two really critical metrics when it comes to measuring the success of our acquisition system. One is speed and second is capacity. I think nobody beats us on performance and capability, but we need to accelerate speed and we need to manage cost. And so I think the best incentive, because our industrial base is absolutely critical to providing this. This is something that they do best. It's one of our most greatest national assets is our economic power and our innovation within our industrial base. And so I think if confirmed in this job, it would be a priority for me to convene leaders of industry to understand what are the barriers that get in the way of business wanting to do business with the defense industrial base, and ensuring that we can benefit from the incentives that competition provides. The more interest we have in the defense industrial base, the more innovation we'll get, and I think the more there will be effective incentives to provide capability at cost and at speed.
Thank you. Thank you, Chairman.
Hey,